Good morning. Please rise and remove your caps for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good morning. My name is Kara Mitch, and I am the president for the 2018-19 chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. I would like to welcome all those attending today, including Mayor McCormick, Ms. Borden, Mr. Molnar, Dr. Sega, Ms. Baer, Mr. Short, Mr. Hugelmeyer, Mrs. DeMeglio, and the NJHS committee members, friends and family, and those who are being inducted today. As I stand up here among my peers, I can reflect on how far we have come and how much we have accomplished. For those second-year members, we spent the first half of the year hard at work selling breast cancer awareness ribbons and bracelets and are now collecting box tops to raise money for our school. Those students who are being inducted today have not yet participated in these fundraisers, but have just completed a rigorous application process that consisted of achieving academic excellence and completing at least 10 hours of community service, among other requirements. As I mentioned, the second-year members, which consist of 8 students, accomplished a large number of tasks with a small number of people. As we began this school year, we realized that it would be a challenge to keep up with all of the projects that were done in prior years. Examples of these include Back to School Night, where we directed parents where to go throughout the duration of the evening, our Veterans Day program, where we organized an eventful morning filled with stories and experiences shared by some of Woodbridge Township veterans, and smaller projects such as painting Hearts of Hope for those who need a positive message to help them get through hardships they are facing. Regardless of whether we held the title of an officer or not, every member of the NJHS took on a big leadership role and greatly contributed to all of our service projects. While we have all shown what it means to be a leader this year, we have had help from some of the best role models right here at Avenel Middle School. Our teachers go above and beyond to teach us as much as possible about what life will be like after we leave our formal education and how we can further our leadership in the workforce. For example, one of our history teachers, Mr. Caldwell, even formulated a whole lesson about college and how we can apply and present ourselves to universities where we can further our education. Personally speaking, I'm very grateful for the guidance our teachers have given all of us. While I had an abundance of assistance from our faculty at Avenel Middle, I also had two great role models at home, my older sister and brother. They too stood up here and gave a presidential speech for their chapters of the NJHS. 6 years ago, when I attended my sister's induction, I immediately knew that I wanted to do exactly what she had done, and eventually what my brother did too. My brother even included in his speech that he would like me to carry on the legacy among us siblings. Thank you to all those who helped me accomplish this, and I wish the best of luck to those who are being inducted today. Thank you.
Please welcome Avenel Middle School Principal, Mr. Joseph Short.
Good morning. Great job, Kara. That was really nicely put. I would like to welcome all of our guests to Avenel Middle School on this very special day. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our chapter advisor, Mrs. DeMeglio, and the entire faculty council for all of the hard work they put in preparing for today. Our vice principal, Mr. Hugelmeyer, and our very special guests with us, Mayor McCormick, Dr. Sega, our superintendent of schools, Ms. Baer, our director of special services, Board of Education member, Mr. Molnar, and Board of Education member, Ms. Borden. I always say you kind of judge the importance of the day by how many dignitaries are in here, and they're here to celebrate with you for this tremendous accomplishment. To our families, without your support, none of this is possible, so I thank you. And it truly is an exciting day. I would like to congratulate our inductees on this truly outstanding achievement. Since 1929, the National Junior Honor Society has been the symbol of excellence for middle school students. Members have included United States presidents and leaders in the fields of the arts, education, science, business, technology, the military, and athletics. Students, you have excelled in the classroom as well as in the community. Your efforts are in line with our school goals of not only preparing our students for the highest level of success when they move on to high school, but producing responsible citizens who lead by example and help others to be the best that they can be. You all clearly embody these important qualities, and we are very, very proud of your efforts. This year we have 6 students who have been nominated for a National Junior Honor Society Outstanding Achievement Award. With this award comes national recognition and a college scholarship. Of the many things you have done and will do as members of our National Junior Honor Society, I would like to highlight one of your efforts this year. The NJHS sponsored a school-wide Think Pink fundraiser to bring awareness and support for breast cancer research, and all of the proceeds went to this very, very important cause. This is just one example of what it means to be part of the NJHS here at AMS, giving back. You all make a positive difference in your own way. Continue toward becoming the best you can possibly be. Thomas Edison, a world-renowned inventor and businessman, once said, "There is no substitute for hard work." You all clearly understand and live by these words, because that is what got you here today. So celebrate this tremendous accomplishment with your family and friends. It is truly well-deserved. Then refocus on your goals with the understanding that if you're willing to continue to work hard and persevere, there is truly nothing that you cannot accomplish. I wish you all continued success, and I look forward to all the significant accomplishments yet to come. I congratulate you, and thank you for all you do to make Avenel Middle School such a special place. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to Mayor McCormick, Ms. Borden, Mr. Molnar, Dr. Sega, Mrs. Bear, Mr. Short, Mr. Hugelmeyer, honored guests, family, and friends. Welcome to Avenel Middle School's induction ceremony for the National Junior Honor Society. I would like to congratulate the parents, guardians, grandparents, and other family members who have guided these young men and women along the way to help them reach this wonderful accomplishment. I would also like to take a moment to thank the members of the faculty committee who sit behind me, as I am beyond grateful for their continued help and support throughout this entire induction process. We are very proud of the young men and women who sit before us. As a result of their excellence in academic achievement and their work in the school and community, they are about to be inducted into the Avenel Middle School chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, one of the oldest and most prestigious organizations for a middle-level student. That's a lot of responsibility, but they've already shown me that they will leave legacies, not just because of a title like being a National Junior Honor Society member, but because they know that greatness is expected of them. I would like to take a few moments this morning to give you some insight into our National Junior Honor Society inductees and members whom we are about to honor. We honor students who take the initiative to help wherever and whenever it is needed. They lead by example, showing our newest inductees and the general student body that it takes more than an honor roll student to be a member of National Junior Honor Society. These young adults have the insight to understand that a true leader and good citizen of the classroom, of the school, or of the community must be willing to give themselves, their time, and talents wholeheartedly with little received in exchange. We have students who spend vacation days and weekends reading to children and organizing books at the library. These young men and women share their talents helping with youth sports programs and participating in peer tutoring through Avenel Middle School's Homework Club and babysitting through the Strengthening Families program. We have students who get up extra early and arrive at school before all other students, or are some of the last to leave the building to participate in the numerous clubs or sports at AMS. And I know that you know this, parents, because you're dropping them off and picking them up. I am truly amazed at how much you all can do, even as young teenagers. These students before you are the epitome of well-rounded individuals. Second-year members started their time in NJHS by jumping right into the opportunity to be an officer of this chapter. They assisted with our school's American Education Week and Veterans Day program and gave up many weekends participating at community events such as the Woodbridge Holiday Parade, Avenel Tree Lighting, and Avenel Firehouse Spaghetti Dinner. Many of the students you see before you participated in our fundraiser at the annual school-wide spelling bee, whether they were spelling elaborate words, cheering on their classmates, or helping to sell snacks. Most recently, they designed ceramic hearts for the organization Hearts of Hope. These hearts get distributed to various people or families of war, disaster areas, or even illnesses. Our NJHS students helped to put a smile on many faces and gave the recipients hope through their rough times. I continue to expect nothing but greatness from these individuals as we prepare to include our newest members in our next service projects and the bylaw revision process. Criteria for membership dates back to 6th grade, beginning with academics. However, members are expected to demonstrate not only good grades, but strength in 4 other areas. To meet the service requirement, the students must be active in volunteer projects in the school and in the community. Citizenship is measured by the students' participation in school and community activities. Character and leadership are measured both in terms of integrity, behavior, ethics, and cooperation with students and staff members. The emblem of the National Junior Honor Society is the flaming torch, to bear forward the searching light of truth, to lead that others may follow the light, to keep burning in our school a high ambition for the enduring value of education and to serve. These purposes are symbolized in the torch. At this time, we will induct our candidates and begin with the ever-burning candle, as its light is the symbol of truth. Thank you.
Scholarship. We represent scholarship, a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in study and knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Service. We represent service, which can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership. We represent leadership which exerts a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members.
Character. We represent character, the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life, and when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is a problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Citizenship. We represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, and our nation are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizenship works together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of our chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
At this time, we would like to recognize our second-year National Junior Honor Society members. Please hold your applause until all the names are called. Second-year National Junior Honor Society members, please stand. President, Kara Mitch. Vice President, Shira Manalo. Secretary, Anna Robles. Historian, Dylan DeCuna. Julia Scotto. Angelina Quesada. Elizabeth Spiller. Catherine Ina. These are our second-year National Junior Honor Society members. Second-year members, please be seated. Mr. Short and Mr. Hugelmeyer will now present certificates to our inductees. Again, please hold your applause until all the names are called. 8th grade inductees, please stand. Jessica Paul. Kim Pavlik. Basan Abusharia. Philip Tasarik. Hadi Mir. Congratulations to our 2019 class of 8th grade National Junior Honor Society inductees. You may be seated. 7th 7th grade inductees please stand? Alyssa Pollock. Kira Bolanos. Maya Sutton. Cassidy Stanley. Danielle Zur. Kaylee Skibar. Abigail Terabetsky. Lindsay Lorenzen. Malia Kalidas. Ashna Patel. Amaryllis Shubik. Alina Huckey. Caitlin Taylor. Duff Regan. Sophia Mercurio. Kyle Coleman. Anan Zubair. Isha Sharma. Congratulations to our 2019 class of 7th grade National Junior Honor Society inductees. You may be seated.
I'd like to welcome Assemblyman Craig Cochran to the stage, please.
Good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure again to be with you this special day as we celebrate the accomplishments of all these fine young men and women. It is a truly exciting day for each of you, right? You've accomplished something really special, and that is to be part of something big and important, and to be recognized for those talents and accomplishments and character. Things that you have the essence of you, the citizenship commitment, the dedication to your school and to your friends and to doing those things. You know, success is the product of hard work and talent. But the thing that gives you the opportunity to truly make a difference in the world are the kind of qualities that have been recognized in each of you today and have led you to become a member of the National Junior Honor Society. It's something that I know your parents and your grandparents and all of your friends and family who are here today understand and appreciate. It's something that they recognize. It's something that they're responsible for. So congratulations to all of you for helping to produce such wonderful young men and women. And to all of the teachers and the staff and everyone who has helped guide you to this point, thank you. Thank you for leading these students, because while talent and hard work may bring you success, the things that are going to give you the opportunity to make a real difference in the world are the kind of qualities that are inside, the kind of things that you're celebrating here today. So I'm happy to be here to share in that celebration, to recognize your great talents and accomplishments, and to urge you to put all of those things together. All of you who are new, congratulations. All of you who are here for your second year, thank you. But for all of you, you have a combination of skills and talents that are going to give you the chance to do something really good in your life. It's an exciting time, and I'm happy to be here to celebrate that today, and we're all looking forward to good things from you in the future. Congratulations. Thanks for letting me be here.
Please welcome Mayor John McCormick, please.
Good morning. I hate following Craig. He stole everything I was going to say. But congratulations to everybody here this morning. You've accomplished something that you're going to have to accomplish for the rest of your life, and that is you've distinguished yourself from your peers. There's over 200 8th graders. They're not all here. Only a very small handful are here. There's over 200 7th graders. They're not all here. Only a handful are here. Many of your best friends aren't here, your classmates, your colleagues. They're not all here, but you are. And you've got to feel incredibly proud and incredibly good about that. But I need to challenge you, because this is one step, and it won't mean anything if you get to high school and don't become a member of the National Honor Society. That's the one that when you put those 3 words on your college application, the person reading that application is going to know all about you, even though they'll never meet you. That says character, that says leadership, that says citizenship, and I think the 2 most important ones, which are scholarship and service. The College of New Jersey gets over 10,000 applications every year for maybe 1,000 or 1,500 openings. So those 3 words will let your application stand above everyone else's, and especially the service. Colleges, like companies, like grad schools, like med schools, like law schools, like somebody said here before, like well-rounded students. When you're in the National Honor Society, you've proven that you are a well-rounded student. And the service in this school is tremendous. Congratulations to Principal Short and Vice Principal Hugelmeyer and the staff. Listening to that litany of all the different projects here, I'm amazed. I don't know if our high schools do that many things, and you guys are only middle school. I don't mean only in middle school. But that is an incredible litany of projects that you work on. So congratulations. I'd also like to recognize 2 people in the audience that are town officials that are not here in their official capacity. Their daughters are here as returning 8th grade members. That's 3rd Ward Councilman Corey Spiller and Township Clerk John Mitch. Glad to see you here. And as Craig said, the parents, not all your friends are here, and you are. So congratulations for having raised the kind of kid that stood out among their peers. And again, keep the pressure on them. When they get to high school, make sure they keep working as hard as they have worked to get to this point, because 3 or 4 years from now, when they're starting to fill out these applications, it'll go by like that. It goes by like, my daughter's 28 years old. Yesterday she was 12. So keep the pressure on them and make sure they succeed when they get to high school and beyond that. And once again, congratulations. This is a fantastic group of young men and women from a fantastic school with great leadership, great teachers. Congratulations.
I'd like to welcome one of our members of the Board of Education, Mr. Brian Molnar.
Thank you very much. On a personal note, I would like to thank Mr. Short and Mr. Hugelmeyer for having me come here today to speak. Avenel Middle School has been home to me for a very long time. I attended junior high school here, and my 3 children have attended Avenel Middle School, so thank you for inviting me home. I would like to thank the parents today for your hard work and your dedication and your commitment to your children. Middle school is a hard age, and I'm going to make a confession. I am so glad that's behind me. And that just gives me more of a congratulations to you, because I know how tough it is, and I know how hard it is to keep them focused and to make them do their homework and make them do their volunteer hours. So you're the reason why they are here today. So congratulations to the parents. Give yourselves a hand. To our staff here at Avenel Middle School, just remember, many years ago, you were the first middle school to bestow this honor upon your students. It started with Mr. Kuzniak, and I still see a lot of familiar faces here, so thank you for continuing this tradition and for honoring your students. And also to our inductees, the reason why we're here today. Your hard work and your dedication paid off today, and I hope when you sit here you realize what a big deal this is. You know, the mayor's here, the assembly speaker's here, the superintendent of schools here, your parents took off from work to be here. This is a big deal, and today the community celebrates your accomplishment. And to always remember, never be afraid. Today is just another step on your ladder of success. Never, like the mayor said, there are more steps to climb. Don't be afraid to take those extra steps, because the more higher you go, you become a better person. Your family becomes better. Your school becomes better. Your town becomes better. The world becomes better. Keep up the great work, and congratulations, and enjoy your special day. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome our other Board of Education member, Ms. Susan Borden.
Unlike Brian, I'm going to read what I have written. I want to thank Mr. Short, our distinguished faculty, students, parents, and families for being here today and welcoming me to give a hearty congratulations to the kids who have worked so hard to reach this accomplishment. It's no easy feat, as Brian was mentioning. Middle school is obviously very difficult. These kids have come a long way to reach these goals. As you know, admission to the National Junior Honor Society is one of the most impressive accomplishments that can be attained by a middle school student. You have been recognized as an outstanding student, and you should take the opportunity to enjoy this honor and be proud of your achievement. As new challenges face you in the future, I encourage you to use the same determinations and commitments to meet those challenges as you used to secure your membership to this most prestigious association. I am sure that you will rise to meet the new challenges with the same skill and good judgment that brought you here tonight. I know that you've worked extremely hard to reach this goal, and today you have been set apart from the rest of your classmates. It is my guess, however, that the encouragement and support you received from your parents, guardians, and teachers have played a large part of your success, and they also need to be commended and applauded. I hope that you will remember how proud and happy you are today that you carry this feeling into the future. If you do, I'm confident that you will continue to be successful, not only during your middle school years, but throughout your future as well. Thank you for allowing me to share this day with you. Again, on behalf of the Board of Education and the Township, I would like to congratulate you and wish you continued success in your future.
Please welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Robert Sega.
Good morning. It's a pleasure and a privilege to join Mr. Short and the entire Avenel Middle School staff, Speaker Cochran, Mayor McCormick, board members Brian Molnar and Sue Borden, Director of Special Services Julie Baer, parents, friends, relatives, guests, in celebrating the Avenel Middle School National Junior Honor Society induction. Today, the National Junior Honor Society inducts another class of outstanding students. As superintendent, I have the distinct honor of attending many of these ceremonies, both in high school and middle school. Many of you who are here today, students, will also be inducted into your high school honor society, then go to college and have wonderful lives. And that's really what it's all about, having prosperous and happy lives. As I look on your faces, I see future doctors and lawyers. I see poets and engineers, teachers and professors. Some of you may be first responders, saving lives for a living. Some of you may enter the medical field and help the sick or injured. I can imagine there is a business owner among you, a political leader, a senator, a president, or maybe even the future mayor of Woodbridge. I see artists, singers, dancers, and musicians. I'm confident that whatever path you choose, you will be the very best. Your boundless futures are bright. You've already taken the first step toward being successful. Your journey toward success begins with one step. Today is the celebration of that first step. Multi-millionaire businessman Wayne Huizenga said, "Some people dream of success, while other people get up every morning and make it happen." My message to you is to continue to wake up every morning and continue to make it happen. Congratulations to the Avenel chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, class of 2019. Best of luck to you in high school. Keep making great choices and keep making it happen. I'm confident that you all have successful and significant lives. Thank you, and God bless America.
Please welcome Director of Special Services, Ms. Julie Baer.
Good morning, distinguished guests, staff, administrators, families, and a special good morning to our recipients. You should be extremely proud here today. When I was thinking about your accomplishments, it reminded me of a documentary that I saw. It was about eagles. When you think about eagles, you think they're kind of the mother of all birds, right? They're the leaders. They're head of the pack, kind of the top of the bird chain. But what I learned that was when eagles try to fly, sometimes other birds such as crows, peck at them and try to bring them down. Because eagles are so big and have such massive wingspans, it's difficult for them to escape these other birds. They are not dexterous enough to dodge them, and they are not capable of fighting them. So the eagle does the only thing that it can. It rises higher and higher and higher to an altitude that other birds cannot possibly reach. It rises above all those who try to bring it down, where it is able to soar freely. Now, I know from experience that middle school is not always easy to navigate. In middle school, doing the right thing is not always popular, and some poor decisions are easier to make than the good ones. Like the eagle, there may even be others who peck at you or try to bring you down. You have proven yourselves to be the leaders of your peers. You have proven yourself by your hard work and dedication to be the leaders of this school. You have taken the higher path and you have risen above. You are now free to continue to soar into a beautiful, happy, healthy, and prosperous future. Yes, you should be extremely proud because you have made your families proud You have made this school community proud. You have made this district proud, and I congratulate you. Thank you.
Would all members please stand for the NJHS pledge? Please repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and of my life. Please be seated.
Thank you to all the parents and guardians for coming. After our recessional, we would like to invite everyone to come to the Media Center for cake and refreshments. Inductees will join you shortly. National Junior Honor Society members, please stand.